Hello, I'm Shanice Eagles, and welcome to the Making a Difference video showcase. These documentaries were produced by beginning television students at the University of Verne. Today we'll focus on stories featuring local individuals who have positively affected the lives of others. If you're a parent of a child who has autism, there are encouraging programs that can help. Former overseas basketball star Stacey McAllister has built a program called 511 Hoops. These basketball camps help children develop their motor skills and provide encouragement to succeed in life.
Stacey McAllister, 30 years old, and I am the founder of 511 Hoops.
511 Hoops is an organization that helps children on the autism spectrum or children that have special disabilities help develop their motor skills and social skills by playing basketball. McAllister was a star basketball player at the collegiate level and eventually moved on to playing professional basketball overseas in the United Kingdom.
Coming back home, that's when I found out my son was diagnosed with autism. So I had the opportunity to go play right after that, and I chose to stay home just to, to go through the different early interventions and learning about how to deal with autism and the development with your child.
Well, autism was, this was the first time autism was introduced to our family. So as a father, I feel like he took great measures to really understand what autism was all about and how to just do his best job as a father and make Chase as independent as possible.
It's interesting. I started 511 when I went to go play basketball. I went back to go play basketball in Brunei. And while I was there, I did a clinic with the Special Olympics, and I never coached, never trained, never had no ambition to do any type of basketball training or coaching.
I mean, who would have known that, you go overseas, play, you come home with an idea, and I'm like, you know what? It's a great idea, because there was nothing around in the community.
But they knew my son had autism, and they thought it'd be a great idea. So I just created some drills. They did ball handling, shooting, conditioning drills, and I saw that the kids loved it. More so, I saw the parents, they were like pretty happy. And they were asking questions like, are you gonna be staying here to coach or whatnot? And I let them know, I was only here for like a couple of months, and I'll be returning home. Right after that, that's kind of how the big idea just clicked in my head. I remember calling a friend, and I was like, hey, this is what I did. I did a special needs clinic, and I'm thinking about doing it when coming back home. He was like, yo, just dive into it. Sounds like a great idea.
When I first met Stacey, I knew what autism was generically. I had no clue about the functionality of it. I didn't know that there was an actual spectrum. You can be, extremely high functioning or extremely low functioning. And one thing, the major takeaway that I have with working with the kids and working with Stacey is seeing that although there's a disability, there isn't a disconnect.
My name's Alex and I love basketball. Stacey has helped me with everything, almost. Yay.
We brought him to 511 Hoops because we thought that Coach Stacey was a great example of how to be charismatic, how to be stern, and how to be a real coach to children and adults with special needs. We appreciate Coach Stacey a lot because his patience and his coaching skills really do pay off. The kids listen to him, they're actually excited to work with him and to exercise and to learn more about basketball.
My experience with 511 Hoops is that instead of isolating the only wheelchair, they were able to tailor to him, and it was pretty amazing because he was having fun, and I never seen his smile this big as any other day this week.
I think me being able to interact with other parents, kids, it's taught me to kind of interact with my son as well. Kind of slow me down with different things and expectations, to let him know that smaller steps are bigger than the bigger steps. So with the kids, I think because they're not my own child, I kind of scale back and take it baby steps with them. So it kind of, my expectations as a parent, your expectations for a child is big. And sometimes I think I put too much emphasis on that, and I have to concentrate on the smaller things to get to the bigger goal.
He will make you, do it. He's not gonna let you fail. So he's stern with it, but in a very calm way. And then he makes the kids feel good about themselves. And I think that's the most enjoyment that I get out of it.
I think one of the main things is don't get discouraged if in the classroom or in the everyday world, if something doesn't go their way or they find it difficult, don't shy and fall back from it, just attack it. Because they can do it. It may take a little extra work, but they're able to do anything like any other normal person can do. It may take a little more effort, a little more practice, but at the end of the day, you can do it.
In the city of Azusa, you will find a team of locals who call themselves the Fruitful Home. The Artiaga brothers, Chris and Aaron, founded the organization. They feed those in need and provide helpful resources. Their story is inspirational and it provides encouragement to the entire community.
My involvement with the Fruitful Home, I am the founder of the Fruitful Home. We are not an official nonprofit yet, but we are on our way to become one. I oversee everything, and I just try to get more people involved as a leader and also as an example of like serving. The happiest moment that I've had with the Fruitful Home is just seeing the community come together, seeing those who are lost and those who are broken, just to see like God providing for them like firsthand. For like I think a lot of time people don't get to see God because we don't see the fruit from people, but once you see like food on your table and once you see these things come to life, people can truly see the love of God. Yeah, it's definitely impacted just me and others. Just seeing so many people just comment on our social media platforms and just trying to get involved, and it just impacts. Even though like we're not feeding thousands of families yet, it is making a dent in the community, and people are wondering why.
Well, my brother Christian, me and him kind of ran it together. At first, we were doing kind of like ministry work with the homeless people. We started just going out to the riverbed in Anaheim, feeding the homeless, and then it turned out to be that more people wanted to get involved, and we figured why not kind of plug in the community into what we're doing and actually have people help us out. So I think that kind of progressed into what we're doing now, as far as kind of going into reaching out to our local communities and having our friends kind of come into this group that we have now and just help out the community. So right now it was me and my brother that started it, and we're just trying to get everybody involved into our project. Yes, you might be going through hard times now, but this is not gonna last forever. And I just like, it was funny, it was cool to see us pouring hope into their family. In our own community, we're reaching out into different places. People want to go to like across the world to help people out, but it was so easy for us to kind of like choose Azusa because in our own backyards there's so many people out that are hurting that it's almost like a hidden community that we really don't know about. I have everything I have here right now. So I think for me it's a very humbling experience just for myself, and just seeing the world a little different and finding new ideas on how to actually reach these people or be able to help them out.
How I kind of got connected with the Fruitful Home through Aaron and Christian, and just them wanting to do better things for the community. I hope that we're able to, as a team, just continue growing and to become an established nonprofit organization so that we're able to really you know, not just continue making a change within our community, but to make a bigger change outside of this community. It's just an inspiration to be able to help as much as you can, and through this nonprofit, you know, not to just be able to ask others for help and see that, you know, everybody makes a difference. Today was just an incredible experience to be able to get help from our community and then give back to others, because there's so much struggle within our own community, you know, just like in our backyard, that we just have to look for it, and it's there, and it's just always a constant reminder of, you know, giving hope to others.
End goal is just loving on one another and really just trying to give back to the community. Another goal is just so that people can see that there truly is a God who loves them, because He gives us the resources to do this. He gives us the love to overflow to other people, because we can't do this without us being loved and us being taken care of first, and He does that for us, so it allows us to do that for someone else.
We hope you found these videos inspiring to make a difference in your community. For the Making a Difference video showcase, I'm Shanice Eagles, and thank you for watching.